Well, we repurposed the 3D printer cabinet. It's now a dog toy. Right, Shadow? You're a good girl. Okay, go back in your house. There's a nose sticking out. Another good thing about designing stuff in CAD is you can actually see what it looks like in appearance sake as far as colors go. You can see we're planning to do this one in a dark green, like hunter green, and the brackets and some of the inside parts in gray. And we decided these colors by using this program actually. If you come into this menu on SolidWorks, you can just pick a color. Like say I wanted to make those brackets yellow, I can just pull my yellow over, highlight the bracket, and now you can see it's yellow. So it's a quick way to do a paint job, just to check it out and see what you like and what you don't like. It doesn't have a ton of colors, but what it has is sufficient to get a look at it, you know. So anyway, that's how I decided what color to paint it. This opening for the plexiglass is bigger than 24, and the plexiglass comes standard in 24-inch pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this piece of MDF that I pocketed on the one edge. Then I'm going to go ahead and run 5 bolts down here, and that'll give me an edge to grab to lift this plexiglass panel as well as strengthen it, and I'll hinge it up there at the top. Anyway, I'm just drilling some holes and mounting this up. Okay, I've got that bolted on there. You can see how I did that. I've got to get some shorter bolts. These are too long. Anyway, let me put it on there and I'll show you how it looks. Well, I have to hold it in place because there's no hinges yet, but you get the idea. And I haven't pulled the plastic off the plexiglass yet. We'll save that for the final reveal. So I need to get some shorter bolts and some washers, and I think that'll look really good. Plus, there's a really nice finger pull here. Maybe you can see that. Alright, continue onward. Well, I just made a hole for my fan. I had to do it manually using the CNC because this is too wide. So I got that ready. Also, this slot up here I had to put in manually. Easy. And those vent holes are manual. I still use the CNC machine, but I had to just put the parts on after I cut them with a table, so wasn't much of a problem. Okay, well, I'm almost ready to take this all apart and paint it, but first Steve and I installed the hinges to make sure it works. And it's still just held together with that strap, but you can see the hinges are going to work out really great. Fits like a glove. Just a little crack in between here and there. And then once I pull this plastic off, it's really going to look nice. So there's the last view of it before we tear it apart. Well, you can see that painting's starting to take up a lot of floor space. I needed to move it into another room so he could do the gray. So here's the green pieces. Turned out pretty good. They're just taking a while to dry though. That's why I didn't want to use spray paint, because, you know, I would die from the fumes basically. It's just too cold outside. So anyway, don't have much floor space in here, but we're just using this area today for shooting anyway, so we'll work around it. And these are the gray pieces. The inside brackets and the door lid are going to be gray. Everything else is green. So I've got some help. That's a good thing. This is Steve. This is the guy that does all the video editing. Makes me look good on camera. Cuts out all my mistakes. And now he's painting. Alright, more later. Okay, I wanted to show you real quick what I'm doing to hold this glass in extra well. These brackets hold it just fine, but for added rigidity, I'm adding these glacier points. And these are used for putting windows together, basically. You just have a tool and you push the tip into the side like that. And then if you want to take it out, you just wedge a screwdriver in there and pull it out. So I have these around for doing picture frames, and they work well for that. But yeah. Alright, moving right along. Okay, well, I'm gluing it up. You can see I've got my clamps on there. And I just glued it. I didn't put any fasteners. And I still have to put the bag back on when this is dry, but I'll put a few pin nails in there when this is done. And it's looking pretty good. Still gotta hang the door too. I was originally just gonna put the door on the back and then glue it in place and tack it. But now that everything's done, I've decided to go ahead and make it removable. And you can see it's dadoed out for the back. Back sitting down here. Anyway, so I cut some of these blocks out of some scrap MDF. And I'm going to glue a few of these in. And I'll use them for running screws into the back. Straight in. That way I can get it off if I ever have to open this up. I'm thinking it would be a good idea to have this open, or rather to be open for the lighting, so I can work on that if need be. So I'm going to go ahead and glue and clamp these in place, then I'll put a quick coat of paint on them. Okay, done. We'll let those dry, and then I'll give it a quick coat of paint, drill some holes, and install the back. Done deal. So we're just going to give these a little bit of touch-up paint, and then we'll install the back. Alright, this is a finishing touch for now. Hey, looks good. I like it. So what do you think? This is the finished product for now. I still have to put a few more things on this. I ordered a temperature gauge for measuring the inside. I'll be mounting to the top there. And I have to order some ribbon cables to extend the control panel on the actual 3D printer. And there's a few other goodies I want to put on here too. I still don't have the ventilation fan hooked up. I want to put a switch and a light indicator for that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I still haven't made a latch for the door, but I did put a hook here, and I have a string back there that I can just hook it up. And we'll do that for now until I install some magnets. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.